Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are all on this journey to love. And I share messages, I do channeled messages and healings and readings for people. So I connect to your energies and I can channel messages from your twin, from your higher self to help you stay on track. And I'm just going to share some letters that I was doing yesterday, because I think, again, they very much help the collective, because of course we all mirror each other on this journey, and at various points there'll be points along this journey that you just think, actually I just can't do this anymore, and I don't know whether I want to stay on this path. And so today is the 27th. And so just before I go into the letters, this is the mantra book that I do. And so the mantra, it's so funny because when I do these books, because I channel all the mantras, I don't, there is no kind of like, it just comes, right? And so on reflection now, I can understand why number 27 is about releasing all energies that no longer serve your soul truth. Because 27 in the energy deck that I use is also the number of walking away from everything. And it's a woman in a pink dress, which is unconditional love, walking through a gate. And so we are bridging bridging the gap always and closing the gate on the old self. And sometimes that can be really difficult and really challenging, which is why at some points along the journey you just think, actually, maybe it's just easier if I stay. But of course, once you step foot on the path, you can't really come off it, because you're just constantly on this cycle of change, transformation, releasing, rising up higher, changing your vibration, which means that everything around you changes. So the mantra for today is, I am the vibration of my soul destiny, and I release all energies that I no longer need to live my soul truth. So I share this on my Instagram every day. I share songs. This song that came through yesterday there's a couple of them, but one was I Need You Tonight in Excess. And so go to my Instagram, it's Divine Love Crystal Grid. And if you use hashtag Grow the Flame, that is a tag that we've all been using. Thank you so much to everyone that uses that, because we are literally growing the flame and it's getting brighter and brighter. Such a great way to keeping connected to all of the synchronicities that happen, all of the messages and signs from Spirit. So if you're ever feeling a little bit in a lull, you can look at that and suddenly it'll be like ding ding ding, all the number sequences, 111, 777, 444, 69, 22, 144, all of those number sequences, they're all angel messages. So make Google your best friend and find out what all of those numbers, once you start seeing sequences and numbers, you just need to Google and see what the angel number means and what the angels are trying to tell you. But anyway, so these are some channel letters that I did yesterday, and because they were just yesterday, they really resonate with what's been going on, and with the frustrations that I've been seeing doing people's healings, and certainly what the energies are that have been coming through. But before I read them, I'm just going to read, I heard back from a lady, and it's so lovely. One thing I have to say is that so many people have been with me through this whole journey. And this particular lady, right from the beginning. And so I've done a number of sort of sessions for her and a number of channeled letters. And so I'm just going to read you what she said, because I know she won't mind me sharing it. So she said, "Thank you for the channeled letter. Once again, I am totally blown away. I have to tell you that your accuracy is incredible. The way the letter was channeled is exactly the way my twin speaks. That is how I know it is truly his soul speaking through you. What a special gift you share with us. My twin and I last texted almost 2 months ago, and I had a feeling he was going through exactly what you channeled in the letter. I know the Holy Fire Reiki healing you do will help him so much. I have to share with you that I woke up this morning with a song playing in my head. It was a song I had not heard in years, and I wondered why it was in my head. So I looked up the lyrics, and they fit our current situation, and then I got the channeled letter from you. The song is called You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins. So I'm going to read the lyrics to that. And so I'm just going to read a line of the lyrics to the song. And that's what's so lovely, right? So because it's so nice to get that confirmation that, you know, like what actually you are thinking or feeling is actually confirmed, right? Because that's what's the beauty of having the letters. It's like getting a letter from your twin to go, yeah, everything that you've been thinking, feeling is actually what's been going on with me. So the lyric of the song is, when destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you've got to hold on. They'll see in time, I know. We'll show them together. Okay? So just perfect, because it's when destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you've got to hold on. They'll see in time, I know. We'll show them together. So I am going to now share a couple of the letters. And this thing about being frustrated and thinking, oh, I can't go on. This particular letter is like quite a firm letter. So I'm going to read it because, again, I just thought it's such a great way of describing it. So, you can't give up now. That would be like saying you've been training for a marathon for 2 years, have continually been beating your personal best, and then at the very last minute you decide to pull out for no reason. No injury, no valid reason. Just opting out. Imagine how frustrating that would be. More than that, imagine how heartbreaking it would be and how disappointing. Remember, we are each other's trainers. We are in this together. I know it may feel you're doing it on your own, but you're not. We have been in training for so many lifetimes. We came prepared. We came knowing it wasn't going to be easy. But nothing worthwhile comes easily. The most reward is obtained through the hardest effort. Remember that. Okay, well that is just, you know what? That is just such a perfect thing, because this analogy to say about training for the marathon as well, and saying that you're constantly hitting your personal best in preparation, which is what you're doing, right? We're constantly becoming more and more of who we're meant to be, more and more of our soul self, more and more following our dreams, following our truth, following our hearts. And so that analogy of saying you've constantly continually been hitting your personal best, and then at the very last minute you decide to pull out for no reason whatsoever, no valid reason, just opting out. Imagine how frustrating that would be. More than that, imagine how heartbreaking it would be and how disappointing. And then this bit is really key, to say that actually you're each other's trainers and we are in it together. I know it may feel you're doing it on your own, but you're not. We have been in training for many lifetimes. We came prepared. We came knowing it wasn't going to be easy, but nothing worthwhile comes easily. The most reward is obtained through the hardest effort. Remember that. Okay, so that's all about saying, which I just think is such a brilliant letter, because of course you can imagine if you're training for a marathon and you've trained for 2 years and achieving your personal best, which is what this is making you do. You're constantly achieving your personal best when you're on this journey. You're constantly on a journey of uncovering more of your soul, uncovering more of who you're supposed to be, changing jobs, changing life patterns, changing everything, right? And of course that can get really tiring. So no wonder we think, oh God, can't I just go back to how my life was before? But actually you can't, can you? Because you've already got on the love train. So actually it's pretty impossible to get off it again. So the next letter, which again sums this up perfectly, is this one. So I'm sorry. and these are channeled letters from their twins' higher selves. So I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I hate that we made it this hard. I totally didn't realise that when we were planning it. And we were planning it all out that it would be this difficult. No wonder it took us such a long time to decide to come down and give it a go. I remember the hesitance, but I also remember the joy at being part of this incredible mission. Let's always remember the mission, the job we came here to do, the reason why we are here. It's to find each other, find true love, and then fight for it and believe in it. Believe, have faith, and have trust in the great Creator who gave us our spark of light. Dig deep, believe, and know we are in this together. No question, no doubt, no fear. Okay, so another great letter, another really powerful. I love that thing at the beginning where he said, this letter is just like, oh, God, I didn't realise it was going to be this difficult. We forgot how hard it was going to be. I knew that we were deliberating before coming down. All that thing about, having to sign up for it, which is what you have done. You've signed up for it. If you're a twin soul, if you've met your twin, it happened for a reason. If you're going through all of the releasing of energies and going through dark night of the soul, all of those things are happening for a reason, for you to shine your light brighter. And so the message from the universe today, the universe has your back, was the presence of love will always cast out fear. So this is the message. The message is really clear to say, love will win. There is no doubt about it. Love will win. So it's time to release all of those fears, all of those doubts, all of those frustrations, all of those things of thinking, why aren't we together now? And repeat this mantra. I am the vibration of my soul destiny, and I release all energies that I no longer need to live my soul truth. So I am the vibration of my soul destiny, and I release all energies that I no longer need to live my soul truth. There you go. So that is the message for today. A great message. So lovely. It's such an amazing thing to get these channeled letters because, of course, I never know what's going to come through. And sometimes, like that marathon one, so good. Such a great way of explaining it. You can imagine if you've been training for a marathon and you're constantly hitting your personal best, and that's what you're doing on this journey. You're constantly breaking through barriers. You're constantly pushing yourself. You're constantly going for a higher self, and that's an amazing, amazing, amazing achievement. So don't forget that, give yourself a huge pat on the back, because every single day you're breaking through into your higher self. You're breaking through to more and more of who you're supposed to be. You're not the same person today as you were yesterday. You won't be the same person tomorrow as you were today, right? And that's amazing. It's amazing. So give yourself a huge pat on the back and release all those fears, release all those doubts, release everything that isn't love. And the song, I'm just going to repeat that lyric. The song is You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins. And it is when destiny calls you, you must be strong. I may not be with you, but you've got to hold on. They'll see in time, I know. We will show them together. There you go. So thank you to the lovely lady who sent me that gorgeous email, and thank you so much to everyone that comes to me for the letters, for healings and readings, because it's amazing. It really is amazing. And also especially when I get confirmation like that to say it's so like how he speaks. I mean, that just makes me feel great, because I'm like, okay, well, I know the voices in my head are real. And so yeah, I just can't thank you enough. So I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.